Hi Rachel, this is a video showing how to add a new category. To be honest, it is a few pages, 4 different actions, so you might have to watch this video a few times just to get the hang of it. If you are adding a lot of categories, I do recommend coming back to me because it would just make the website too cumbersome and hard to navigate. Okay, to begin with, log in to the back end. I would recommend doing this on a tablet or a laptop and not your phone. So from the back end, we want to first go in and create a new category. So we go down to products and we go down to categories. Now, I've already added this new category in for you, but basically here we go, garden pieces. Okay, so what I did was I entered the name and I added the image, upload, add image. Okay, and then I clicked add new category and then it added it here to the left hand side, so to the right hand side. Okay, so here we have your garden pieces. If I click on edit, you'll just see exactly what that is. So here's your name, it'll create this automatically itself, and here's the image, you just add the image. Okay, so just cancel out of that, or just go back to categories. Okay, and that shows your categories. Okay, the next thing we need to do is add a layout. Okay, so here we go to Avada, that's the name of the theme, and into layouts. So into layouts we go. Okay, so each one of your categories has a little box here to itself, okay? And it just means that you can give each category its own options, okay? So what we need to do first of all, you can see here I've already created the garden pieces. So what I did here was up here at the top is I gave it the name, garden pieces, and I clicked on create new layout. And then that created this layout here. Then what I did next was I created I clicked on, I'll just unlink that to show you what it looks like. Normally it says select content, so you click on the plus sign and then you type in your content name, okay? And but I'm going to use an existing one since I've already created one called garden pieces category. To access it any time, you just always click on the little pencil and it'll open up the category, okay? Now this category design is all in part of a template. Okay, so if you create a new one and it's blank, you just click on here, the little icon, and I have a new category design template, so you can load that. Okay, you can load it, replace all the content, insert it above or below it. Okay, but just click on that. In this case, you could just do insert above, and it'll add it in. Now, if you replicate this one, you just need to go into each of these titles and change out the name to the new category. In this case, it was garden pieces. Okay, the reason why there's two, one is for desktop and one is for mobile. Okay, the nested columns are here. This is for desktop, and here is the text content just to describe the garden pieces. You click on the little pencil, you go in there and you type it all up. And here is an image just to illustrate it beside it, and I've chosen the image that you've given me. Okay, click on save. This is all preset, you just need to change out the content and change out the image. No design needed. The reason why this is down here is because this is for mobile and the image is not shown on mobile, it would just be this text. Once again, you put the text that you created. I took that out of Gemini. And in the product grid down here, you want to click on the pencil, and then if you click into here, it'll show you all of your product categories. So you just need to make sure that you have the product category that you want to show. Click on save, okay? And that's it. Once you're finished, you click on update and it will update it, okay? Now I want to go back out to the layout page because there's one more thing to do here. As I said, these show in different pages. As you can see, these have beeswax range, reclaimed and handmade at the bottom with a little green full stop beside it. Okay, so what we need to do is make sure that this garden pieces only shows on the garden pieces category. So to click on the little gear icon here, and what we need to do is we need to go to archives, go down to product categories, click on the downward arrow, and we're looking for the garden pieces. Okay, that's the only page that we want this to show on. So just click on it, and that's it, and just put the little X button to come out of there. And then now you'll see that it says garden pieces. Click save layout order. Okay, now while we're in here, we need to also adapt the collection page, and this is where it's like a main category that takes you into all the subcategories. So we just go into this one, edit by using the pencil, and then this is showing the one that I've pre-designed. Okay, so here we just want to delete this one and we want to duplicate the little icon there for duplication, and we duplicate these. Okay, I'm going to change out the icon, the image rather, and I'm going to change it to the garden pieces and click save, and then we're just going to change this name to garden pieces. Okay, and then we need to change down here the product category to garden pieces, the one that we would have created whenever we created the category. So that would be the slug for it. I'll just show you now in a minute how to get that. So just double check that I don't have it there. No, I don't. Okay, and then you just click on update. Okay, now whenever we were creating the category, just going to go into that here, category. Okay, and here was our garden pieces. If we wanted to get that URL, we just click on view. Okay, now that was our information, and then we just take out the URL at the very top. Okay, Control C, and then we paste it into our category down here that we did for, not that one, this one here. Okay, into the garden pieces link URL. Okay, and you update that. So that's that. And then the last thing we do is we go into appearance and into menus. Okay, and we want to make sure that we've selected the main menu here, and we scroll down here on the left hand side to product categories, and we view all, and then we can see the garden pieces here. Click on add to menu. It'll always add it to the bottom, and you can just simply click on it, click and drag to where you want it to be. So you can see I've already got it under the collection at the moment. Okay, so you just basically do that, click on save menu, and then that saves it. Okay, no, I don't need that, so I'm just going to delete out of it, leave that, because I've already got one there. So now if we go on to the collection page, we should see that we've got, yep, our garden pieces. And if we go into our menu here, we have garden pieces at the bottom, and that brings us in here. Now because we have no products, it's just coming up saying to add some products. So once you add a new product to that category, they will list under here. Okay, it's not simple, but if you're not adding too many, just come back to me and I can create them for you. Okay, thanks a million. Bye.